through all this, I'd always been a photographer because nobody ever would believe me half the shit that I did.
So you're taking pictures.
I used to take pictures, everything. And then I was like, oh, I love taking pictures and videos and stuff. And that's when I got out of all that stuff, I said, I'm going to just take pictures and stuff for a while. And funny enough, I was also a mechanic, like an automotive mechanic. So I worked for BMW and Ferrari and Porsche, building race cars for them now and then, because it was just a side thing that I always loved, is cars and that. And then I actually raced the cars and stuff for BMW in the World Touring class. So
what?
I know.
You had time for this shit?
I know.
It's too many questions.
So obviously when I went away with the military up north, there was that gap. I wasn't doing any car stuff, but when I come back, I tried getting back into the car, and I was like, I just hate fixing other people's problems. Right. And that's when I decided to stick with the photography and the filming. And so I started doing car photography and, doing all this stuff for...
Now you might argue you fix people's problems today.
Yeah, but I try to prevent their problems.
Well, that's probably true. Sorry, go back. That's funny.
So, yeah, I started doing like photography and filming for cars and car rallies and like a lot of magazines and doing car reviews. And so every week I was given a new car to drive this and do some media on it and stuff. And that was pretty good.
So rad, man.
And that's when I got approached by this company. They were doing a big exotic car rally, and it had all these celebrities in it. And they wanted to know if I could take care of all the media for it. So it was like all the photographers, all the camera operators and all this stuff. And so there was a bunch of celebrities in it. And I did that for a couple of years, and then that's when I met Gene Simmons. So Gene Simmons and them were part of the car rally. And I met all their crew and stuff, and they're like, we got to take this to LA and that. So we went to LA, and I worked there for a couple of years doing like back and forth, not full time, but I'd go down there and I'd do the car rally with, I rigged in all their cameras and did a bunch of the stuff for them. And
were you still racing the cars at all at this point?
Not at this point.
Okay, so you're just behind the scenes, taking photos.
Yeah.
Okay, copy.
Hanging with Gene.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hanging.
But it was fun because it was a celebrity car rally, so it was a lot of celebrities. So, what's his name there? Terry, the big...
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews, he was there.
Oh, wow.
Eva Longoria was a big part of it.
Mm-hmm. Which is a small part of it.
Yeah. And,
she's tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And... we went everywhere, like to Miami, we went to Chicago, and, we did stuff with the Bulls, like the Chicago Bulls and Miami Dolphins and all that. So, it was a lot of fun. And when I said talking about skateboards, like one of the places where I did it was at the Fantasy Factory. So with Rob Dyrdek.
Oh, my God.
So we were there when, did you ever see the big skateboard episode?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So yeah, we were there doing all that, and we had the big skateboard there.
Oh my God.
So
really?
Yeah.
You were a part of all that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's cool.
Yeah, so that, like,
what the fuck?
This is like doing all this stuff. I was like, now this is more fun, right?
Yeah.
It's less risk and stuff, and it's you're having more fun. And
that dude's a skate legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. I see like ridiculousness now, and it's just been going on for years.
Yeah, it's getting pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
I might argue.
But yeah, it was fun to do all that stuff, like meet all those celebrities back in LA and stuff. And then when I came back to Toronto, that's when, I was like, man, I got to get into the film industry here. And that's when I started getting into the films down here. So,
right on.
Yeah.
So, okay, so before we move on to that,
yeah,
you mentioned earlier before the podcast about Gene Simmons giving you a guitar. Can we get into the guitar thing for a minute?
Yeah. So Gene was always like he did a lot of charity work, even though I kind of think he's a bit of a moron, but he...
Shout out to Gene.
Yeah, Coach. He's just, you know what? He's a nice guy. He's just pretty arrogant. And I was just,
I can imagine.
whatever.
Well, I don't want to imagine that. But
he was a nice guy, and as far as doing a lot of charity work, so I got to give him credit for that. He did a lot of stuff for charity, and one of them, they had this guitar that was given to him to autograph, and they were going to raffle it off to make some money. But he was sponsored by Gretsch, like Kiss.
Yeah.
So he says he can't give this guitar away because it's not a Gretsch. So he brought one of his guitars, like from Gretsch, and he autographed that, and he gave me the other one and said, "Make this disappear." So,
what was the other one?
it was just like some no-name bass guitar.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
I don't even think it's. I couldn't tell if it's like a popular brand. It's not like Fender or anything.
But it's got Gene Simmons.
Yeah, it's got
signature
Gene's autograph on it.
Oh man.
And yeah, we actually signed that in, I believe it was Michael Jackson's studio when we were there, and they were doing some stuff in there, part of the show. So we signed it, and he goes, "Here, make this disappear." So I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Oh wow.
What the hell?
So I went and put it in my car.
Yeah. And you're not a guitar player, you said. You're not really a guitar player.
No, like, and I've tried so many times. Like, I've actually, like, Our Lady Peace has a studio in Toronto, and one of my ex-girlfriends was dating the guitar player from
Is
Our
that
Lady
why
Peace.
she's your
Okay.
ex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she said, "Hey, we're all downtown Toronto, and we're all just going out for a bite to eat and some drinks if you want to come down and meet the guys." So I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah, sure." So I went down, we met them, and then we went back to their studio after. And they tried to teach me, like they were showing me how to play guitar. And he goes,
I know a bass player.
Yes. So they told me, "Well, maybe try the bass." So I thought,
yeah.
all right. Nope.
Fortunately, with Our Lady Peace, it'll take you a year, and you can join that band.
Yeah.
Problem.
Yeah.
Kiss is a different story. Then you mentioned Trent Reznor, which I think got Blair kind of excited there.
Yeah. So I have another guitar at home too. That was I helped, like when I was younger. I used to work in some of the nightclubs doing like bodyguarding and stuff, you know, all that stuff. And there was a club in like on Queen Street East. I can't remember for the life of me what the name of it was, but it was Trent Reznor was playing there, and the guy I was working with at the time, who was the actual DJ, he was DJing first, and then Trent Reznor was coming in and stuff, and he had someone who gave him this guitar to sign and give away, and he signed it, and he goes, "Here, you can get rid of it." So I was like, again, I was like, what? So now I have another one, from Trent Reznor.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Well, you've got a bunch. You could sign one and just tell.
Just get rid of this for me.
Yeah.
Here, bring this one down.
Maybe
for a second.
that.
Bring this one down for just a second.
Okay. I only got 5 strings on her. I'm a little embarrassed right now.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just want to show the head.
The headstock. Okay.
That's beautiful. Now
We'll
put it
get
back.
her in there.
That's for you, Doug.
Yeah. We had a guy that was asking about this guitar. A friend of ours from Tennessee. Yeah, man. It's an Ambito guitar, limited series.
No, I have all these autographed guitars, but it's again, they're all no-name brands. So I don't have like some fancy Sunburst.
Right.
I don't even know who makes Sunburst, but I heard.
Well, yeah, you get the Les Paul and Sunburst.
Yeah, the Les Paul and stuff. So I don't know nothing about guitars. I just have a couple. That's all. So.